The kingdom of Israel was like a fragile vase painstakingly pieced back together after being shattered. Absalom's rebellion had ripped through the land, leaving scars of division and distrust. King David, though grateful to be restored to his throne, faced the daunting task of mending his fractured nation. The embers of rebellion, though seemingly extinguished, still smoldered in the hearts of some. Peace was a fragile dove, easily startled and prone to flight. David, bearing the weight of a kingdom on his shoulders, yearned for true unity and lasting peace. The transition of power was a delicate dance. Many had flocked to Absalom, enticed by his charisma and promises. Now, with Absalom gone, they had to reconcile with the king they had betrayed. David, known for his compassion, offered forgiveness. But forgiveness, while freely given, cannot always erase the memory of past wounds. The air was thick with unspoken tension, a constant reminder of the recent conflict. It was into this atmosphere of uncertainty that Sheba, a man of ambition and ill intent, would step, fanning the embers of discord into the flames of open rebellion. From the tribe of Benjamin, a fiery orator named Sheba emerged. He saw in the fragile peace an opportunity for his own ambition. Sheba, with a voice like a trumpet blast, called for a return to the old ways, a rejection of David's rule. "What portion have we in David?" he proclaimed, his words echoing through the marketplaces and villages. "What inheritance in the son of Jesse? To your tents, O Israel." His words, laced with venom and discontent, found fertile ground among those still nursing grievances. The rebellion, like a sudden storm, threatened to engulf the land. Sheba's charisma drew malcontents and opportunists to his cause. They rallied under his banner, their numbers swelling with each passing day. The fragile peace David had so painstakingly sought to build began to crumble. The news of Sheba's growing rebellion reached David, casting a pall over the already tense atmosphere in Jerusalem. The king, though weary from the previous conflict, knew he could not ignore this new threat. His reign, his very kingdom, hung precariously in the balance. Swift action was needed to quell the rebellion before it consumed the land in a conflagration of violence. David, ever the strategist, acted decisively. He dispatched his loyal general Amasa, a man known for his military prowess, to put down Sheba's rebellion. Amasa, eager to prove his loyalty, gathered a force and set out in pursuit of the rebels. However, a dark shadow lurked in the wings. Joab, David's former general, still harbored resentment for being replaced. He saw in this crisis an opportunity to reclaim his position and exact revenge. As Amasa rallied the troops, Joab approached him, feigning loyalty, but the greeting was a ruse. With a swift, brutal motion, Joab drew his sword and struck Amasa down, leaving him mortally wounded on the ground. Joab, his hands stained with the blood of his kinsman, assumed command of the army and continued the pursuit of Sheba. The rebellion was swiftly crushed. Sheba's head presented to David as a gruesome trophy of victory. Yet the triumph was tainted by Joab's treachery, a stark reminder of the ambition and brutality that festered even in the hearts of David's closest companions. Sheba, fleeing from Joab's advancing army, sought refuge in the fortified city of Abel Beth-maacah. The city, known for its strong defenses, became the final stand for the remnants of the rebellion. Joab, ruthless and determined, laid siege to the city. They tried to break down its walls, while soldiers prepared to storm its gates. The siege dragged on, threatening to destroy the very city Sheba had sought to defend. It was then that a wise woman, her voice filled with reason and compassion, intervened. She appealed to Joab's sense of justice, reminding him that Abel Beth-maacah was a city of peace, not a haven for rebels. She proposed a solution: deliver Sheba's head to Joab, and the siege would end. The people of Abel Beth-maacah, recognizing the futility of further resistance, agreed. Sheba's rebellion ended not with a triumphant battle, but with a quiet act of desperation. His severed head, tossed over the city walls, served as a stark reminder of the price of rebellion. The rebellion of Sheba reveals the fragility of peace and the power of wisdom. It foreshadows a greater king who would mend humanity's brokenness. Just as David united a kingdom, Jesus reconciles humanity to God. The battle for peace is ongoing, won through forgiveness and faith. Are you ready for the next chapter? Just click here to go straight to it.